stop. Okay, first off, we got to get a good stop. Okay, because that's part of our maneuver score. So when we run down, stop. The run down is first on my mind, followed by the stop. Okay, and then there is a release, right? Because you don't want to be here and try to roll him back from there. Okay, so if you run down and stop and get that motion, you've got to let him stand up briefly, and then you've got to make that move. Okay, and when you make that move, it's so important that your hand here tells him where to go. Okay, a lot of riders want to do this. They run down, get a good stop, and then they release, and then they go to the side, okay, with their hand. And it's only about that far. Okay, so what that tells him is turn that way. Okay, it's important that when you stop and roll back, you've got to kind of go this way with your head, your shoulders, and your hand. Okay, so you're drawing everything this way. If you let your hand go this way, then you get this. Okay, so be aware of that. Okay, so we got the rundown is step 1, stop, step 2, release, step 3. Okay, now 4 is look and rein, kind of all at the same time. Okay, and as you do this, this outside leg should be starting to close. Okay, now it's probably not going to go like you think it's going to go. Okay, and I'm ready for that. That's why we got to practice it. So what I'm going to do is I get my little stop. It doesn't got to be a monster stop. I'm just going to stop somewhere and then release. And then when I want to go, I'm going to go here, leg. Now, somewhere about in here, he's probably going to hang and get a little sluggish. Right there, I'm going to hold it there, and I'm going to kick him around. Okay? And then I'm going to lope off where I want it to go. Okay, so you're going to kind of hold him in there and kind of kick him around because he's expecting to leave right about here. Okay, and so you see that a lot. They just run around, they loop off there. Okay, and so your stop that was good now turned to a 0 or minus half because you're poor rollback. Okay, so we got to be disciplined when we're working on him. We stop, and when we turn here and put that leg on, see where he goes. And if he starts to go out here, just lock him down in a spin and then lope off. Okay, and then you can go find somewhere to stop again, and then maybe it's the same way, maybe it's the other way. Okay, if it's the other way, same thing, hold him in there until you get it, and then lope off. Okay, to where he understands that when I get here, she's going to leave me alone. Okay, and it's also good for you that you know when you get here, you release and go. You don't release here, and hopefully he gets there. Okay. So let's think about that. Let's lope around a little to your left and just get your